We have the following detail. This is an imitation dome detail kit. We made such 3 parts, between which there are 2 seams. We consolidated all this in this way, to keep it all together and not fall apart. And here we have 2 stands. Here will be the correct blowing of glue, and here it will be wrong to blow the glue. We'll show you the difference and why it matters. The following redistribution elements are used between details. Partition plates, or spacers. The whole point is that there must be equal spacing. Now I will show you how to blow polystyrene glue. This is polystyrene foam glue. This is not mounting foam. This is very important. We use such a straw. It is thinner and fits more easily into gaps when working at height. A water sprayer or such sprayer must be used. It doesn't really matter which one you use. The most important thing is that it is moistened, because if it is sunny, here I will show you from the other side. This is the outside. If it's sunny, and the adhesive receives direct sunlight, and if it is very hot and dry, the glue expands incorrectly. That polyurethane glue would harden normally. They need moisture. They react with air and water. So now we take polystyrene glue. Must be shaken before use. The basic principle is, we interfere and in the center we make such a strip. No more blowing, because later when it expands, they will come out of the seam and will fall out. Now do as many would. Let's fill the entire seam to the end. And let's have a look. What will happen and why it is not good. Fill the entire seam. At first it seems that everything is fine and tight. But let's wait. Let the glue do its job. Now I will show you how to blow between the details themselves. We insert the pistol. We blow glue. We blow the same ribbon. Here is another seam. And now we have to wait. As I mentioned, you need to use a water sprayer. If it's hot, you need to blow now to the seams. Both sides would be fine, both from outside and inside. Now I will not spray because it is quite humid in this warehouse. Now we will wait for this glue to set. We can see what happens to our surplus. By blowing polystyrene glue, we see how much has already come out. This is a loss because the yield of glue is very high. Look, we made a little strip here, and it is now expanding, and will harden after reacting with moisture. It even fell out here. It happens that even holes are formed. When a gas expands, it displaces it, all the glue outside, and then it is not tight and firm in this place. Therefore, it is not possible to fill it all at once. When it's solidified, we'll show you how to proceed. We can see that there is solidified glue at the bottom. We can touch. Here they are. It's still a little sticky here. You can see how much foam came out. So it's not good. As I mentioned, holes appear inside. Then it is not strong and tight. Of course, a lot also depends on the glue manufacturer, from the chemical composition Now we can take the glue gun and blow the rest. When blowing, the glue will definitely flow in this area. And from the other side. This fills the entire seam. Now it will expand here and spill out. What comes out we will cut, but it must not be more than here. Let's do some glue foaming in our mock-up. We can't blow all the way, because the foam expands, and they will fill the entire seam normally. This is how the glue is blown. It is possible that even 2 approaches are not enough. You need to wait until this glue hardens and continue. For example, may not expand in this location. Then you need to blow the glue a little more, and then everything will be glued 100%. We use such a simple clerical knife. It is important that it is sharp, and cut off the protruding glue, so that the finishing works of the dome house could begin. We get the following surface. If you look from above, this is a turning point of sorts. That's how it should be. This area can be sanded. We use such a grinder. It is some kind of Chinese tool for plasterboard grinding. We use 40 or 60 grit sandpaper. A double swipe is enough, and this corner will be much softer. Finishing works will be better. However, this is not critical. If we talk about the inner side of the domed house, which we glued, it does not need to be polished. It is enough to work with a knife. But externally we use the Jasper tool. It is very cheap and simple, about 30 euros. Sometimes cheap works better, because he has been with us for a long time. Originally we used Giraffe. It is such a grinder on a long handle, but we spoiled it, because it didn't suit us very well. But we really like this one. Any other sander can be used. It is important that the sandpaper is rough. Must be used with a construction vacuum cleaner connected.